Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to feed a group of people during the summertime. It is a mixed grilled dinner that involves grilling up different types of meat, some vegetables, and then serving it all with 3 different types of sauce. I love this idea because you can prep most of everything in advance, cook everything on the grill, and then load it up on a big cutting board and let everybody dive in and serve themselves. It's delicious and beautiful and so much fun to serve. Let me show you how to make it. So the day before you plan to grill, there's a few things you can get done ahead of time. So the first thing we want to do is season our lamb. So I'm working with 9 lamb chops, and you want to season with salt and pepper and a little herbs de Provence. You want to press it into the meat and then place it in a big casserole dish, cover and refrigerate. So this dinner will serve 6 people comfortably. I like to switch up the quantity of meat because I find that some people might prefer lamb, some people might prefer chicken. It allows for everybody to have just a little bit of everything if they wanted to as well. Then the next thing we want to do is prep our chicken. So I'm working with bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Now I'm choosing chicken thighs like this because they are not going to dry out the way that chicken breasts would or boneless, skinless chicken would. Sometimes when making a dinner like this, you'll find you'll want to keep things warm while the other meat cooks through. And the nice thing about chicken thighs is they will retain their moisture and they just get kind of more succulent the longer they sit there. So we're going to season with salt and pepper. And then I also like to add some garam masala spice. This is a really delicious warming spice that is going to pair beautifully with the yogurt sauce that we're going to make to go with it. And I think the flavor of this spice is brought out even more when it hits the grill. You want to season your meat ahead of time like this because it's going to allow the meat to become really tender and flavorful, so it's a great thing to do 24 hours in advance. With the chicken, we are going to be making a yogurt sauce that's flavored with mango chutney, cilantro, and lime juice. Especially if it's a hot summer night, this is a really great sauce to pair with the chicken. So to make our sauce for the chicken, we're going to take a cup of just plain Greek yogurt. To that, you're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of mango chutney. Now I say 1 to 2 because it depends on really how sweet you like it. So start with 1, and if you feel like you want a little bit more sweetness, you could add another one. Then you're also going to add the juice of 1 lime, salt and pepper to taste, and some freshly chopped cilantro. Then you can stir that all up, and that's all there is to it. And you want to do this the day before too, because as this sits in your fridge, those flavors just start to marry and the sauce becomes even more delicious. So you can cover that and place in your fridge. And then the next sauce we're going to create is a really easy mint pesto that is going to pair beautifully with our lamb chops. In the bowl of a food processor, you're going to add 2 cups of fresh mint leaves. To that, you're also going to add 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1 garlic clove that has been minced. There's no cheese in this pesto, which I think isn't really the best combination with the mint and the lamb, so instead I like to add some nuts. So we're gonna add 1/4 cup of walnuts. And walnuts have such a buttery texture to them that they actually create almost like the feeling that there's cheese in it from a texture perspective, but not the flavor. And then for a little zing, we're also going to add 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar. Then you can pulse that all up just until everything is nicely minced, and then take a spatula and sort of scrape down the sides. And then we're slowly going to add 1/4 cup of olive oil, pulsing all the while and allowing that mint to come together and emulsify. So if you don't see that happening, you may just want to go in with your spatula and continue to scrape down the mint so that it combines with the olive oil. And as it starts to emulsify, it'll get creamy and combined, and you'll see this beautiful pesto emerge. And then our third sauce to go with the sausages is really just 2 types of mustard. I like to do Dijon mustard and a little bit of whole grain mustard. Then the day of your party, the only thing you have to do with the vegetables is cut the corn. So you want to buy 4 ears of corn and then take a sharp chef's knife and kind of score it down the middle. It's really hard, I think, to cut an ear of corn, but it's super simple to break it. So if you've actually scored it well, you could take that corn and snap it in 2, and I think that's the easiest way to cut an ear of corn. And you can add a little olive oil to your corn and some salt and pepper and place it in a casserole dish. And then the other thing we're going to serve are these little mini bell peppers. I love them because not only are they beautiful and colorful for the summertime, but you don't have to cut them. You can grill them whole right on the grill, and it makes it super simple. So I also give them a little bit of olive oil as well as some salt and pepper. And then they're all ready to go. Then when it comes time to grill, there is a bit of an order to this. This works really well if you have a partner in crime, like your husband, your girlfriend, a friend, someone that you can enlist to help you, because there could be a little bit of running back and forth to the kitchen if you need to. But if you have a large enough grill, you should be able to keep everything warm at the same time. First up, I start with the chicken and the sausages on one side of the grill because they're going to take the longest. Then at the same time, on the other side, I placed the corn and the peppers. You can turn the corn and the peppers, making sure that they're getting kind of golden brown and charred on all sides. And then if they look good, you can turn down your flame and kind of just keep them warm. They're fine just hanging out there while you finish cooking the chicken and the sausages. Then once you flip the chicken, this is a really good time to add the lamb chops if you'd like your lamb cooked medium rare. If you like the lamb well done, then you may want to put it down just a few moments after you put your chicken down. And then once your chicken is looking kind of good, you can dedicate one side of your grill to a low heat or even turn off the heat because it will still keep warm just sitting there while you continue to cook the lamb. Or another thing you can do, and this is where the buddy system comes into play, you can take the cooked meat and the vegetables and put them in a clean casserole and send your assistant to the kitchen that can keep it warm in a 300-degree oven. That's another way to go. Then once everything is ready to go, all you have to do is assemble. And this is how I like to do it. I take a large cutting board, I think a circular board works really well for this, and I take the sauces out of the fridge and place them almost in like a triangular pattern. So one at the top and two on the side. And then in the center, I put the corn and the peppers. And then each little quadrant that's left is reserved for the meat. So I like to stack the lamb chops with all the little bones facing out because I think that makes it easier for people to serve themselves. You can place the sausages on the other side and then nestle in the chicken on the other side. And there you have it. Doesn't that look delicious? This is such a great dinner to serve because people can try all the different meats. Now we've paired different sauces with different meats, but we had a friend for lunch come over and try this meal, and he actually mixed all the sauces together, including the mustard. So you could do that too. Anyway, I hope you guys give this one a try and let me know what you think. Now, if you would like a fantastic dessert idea to pair with this dinner, I highly recommend my peach cobblers, and you can click that annotation and I'll see you over there.